looks like it is going to be happening. Tyson Fury is going to be taking on Dillian Whyte. When if they say this fight's going to happen? I think it's going to be in around April, probably around the same time that, AJ is going to be taking on Alexander Usyk. But Frank Warren gets a one-up on Eddie Hearn for how usual does that? Beats him to the, to the purse bid victory to be able to, be the promoter for this fight. I think he got a little bit of backing from what's his name, Bob Arum, as well. Eddie Hearn wasn't able to get the one up on this one. I think over the purse bid, I think Frank Warren was able to. I think he bid it like 42 mil, I believe, something around that figure. And obviously Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing came through around 31 million. I think that's the dollars figures. I can't bother to translate that into pounds. But yeah, either way, whatever the amount, Frank Warren has got the one up on Eddie Hearn and is going to be BT, ESPN is where this fight is going to be shown. So going to be an interesting one, man. Obviously, I'm not into all the business aspect of all of this. We're not the accountants. We're not the promoters. We're boxing fans. So pretty much this is a fight I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be a great clash of personalities between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. I feel like it's going to do good, great pay-per-view numbers over here in the UK. Obviously, in terms of the United States, Tyson Fury's got a little bit of a fan base there now, since obviously his performances against Deontay Wilder. But I think it's going to be interesting to see how this fight really goes down, stylistically, not just looking at, what people think will happen, in terms of, Tyson Fury did this to Deontay Wilder, but how is Tyson Fury going to navigate fighting Dillian Whyte? Is his approach going to be more to the boxing? Is his approach going to be like to get stuck in like he did against Deontay Wilder? Does he respect Dillian Whyte's skills a lot more than he respects Deontay Wilder's skills? So he's going to be more circumspect. We know Tyson Fury is capable, knows how to make these adjustments. So it's going to be interesting to see, how he deals with it. But what say you? Drop your comments in the comment section below. How do you guys think, Tyson Fury is going to be, handling this fight? On Twitter, he's already talking about the big gypsy king is coming home, and that's another thing. This fight's going to be happening in the UK, which makes a lot more sense because people don't know. Let me not say they don't know Dillian Whyte. Obviously, hardcore boxing fans know about Dillian Whyte, but the casual fans are the ones that make up the vast majority of the sales. So if they don't know about Dillian Whyte, it's going to be a bit of a problem in terms of, racking up those pay-per-views. So it makes more sense to be in the UK. Where in the UK is going to be another question. Probably going to be in Manchester because that's where Tyson Fury is from, based around. So with Morecambe not being far from Manchester, so maybe Manchester Arena or Manchester, or maybe, Cardiff. In Cardiff, that's another one. Or do Tyson Fury want to fight in Old Trafford? That's another option, possibly. So there's a range of options out there for me, or maybe they'll do it in London. I think Tyson Fury would see the O2 a bit small for him. He did say he wants to be in a stadium now, so probably Old Trafford is something he probably want to go for, or Cardiff, Millennium Arena with that open and closed roof that they got, their retractable roof, just in case the weather's looking bad. That might be an option as well. But what's the oyster for Tyson Fury? Like, he's been due a fight back in the UK. To be honest, he's been fighting out there in America with these back-to-back fights with Deontay Wilder, Schwartz out there in America as well. So it'll be good to see, a stadium like packed out for Tyson Fury. In terms of how the fight will go, for me, I feel like he's going to respect Dillian Whyte's skills a bit more than Deontay Wilder's skills. Obviously, we know Deontay Wilder's got the punching power, and we also know that Dillian Whyte also has got that left hook as well, that if he lands it, he can clean out that chin. So it's not a guarantee just going there or beat Dillian Whyte like I beat Deontay Wilder. Totally different kettle of fish. Just like Deontay Wilder, Dillian Whyte's got a lot of heart as well. You're not as technically gifted as Tyson Fury. Hasn't got this, the height and reach advantage to even match or even be close to Tyson Fury. But obviously, if Tyson Fury, does approach that fight the way he approached fighting Deontay Wilder, where he's trying to be mauling on the inside, I think he's going to be presenting a lot of opportunities for Dillian Whyte to get to work with those body shots, trying to find those hooks on the inside. But if Tyson Fury, gets, reduces his body weight, because he can come in at 280 and be, you know, if he can reduce that body weight a bit for this fight, which it's not really great to be going up and down in weight, but if he is, you know, able to come in the fight, even if he doesn't, be a bit more fleet-footed, you know, be able to use the movement a bit more, use his reach, you know. Also, at some point, it's going to be at close range, you know, in the clinches as well, trying to manhandle Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte is no Deontay Wilder bit getting bullied on the inside. You know, Dillian Whyte is a tough guy on the inside, but just using his size advantage, Tyson Fury, he will be able to, be able to, have some advantages over Dillian Whyte in that sense. You know, if he's able to box, tie up when he needs to, use that distance, using, obviously he seems a bit more heavy-handed these days. So, that might be a good move for Tyson Fury if he's able to land those shots. Imagine Tyson Fury knocking out Dillian Whyte. What the hell? That would be a statement. Knock out Deontay Wilder, knock out Dillian Whyte. All of a sudden, you've got some big wins, more big wins, because a lot of people criticize Tyson Fury saying, he's only beat Wilder, he's only beat Klitschko. Big nights, but they're trying to say he's padding up his resume with cream puffs in between. But he's able to get Dillian Whyte out of there, knock him out. There'll be a lot of those fans will be, disappearing as if they got snapped by Thanos. So you have to wait and see what happens in that sense. But in terms of, if Tyson Fury, like I said, if he comes in there more, he's going to be presenting, Dillian Whyte a lot of unnecessary opportunities. In terms of Dillian Whyte, he's going to have to turn it into a dogfight. He's not got blessed with the same skills as Tyson Fury. He's not got the dimension advantages over Tyson Fury or matching him in any regard in that sense. He just needs to make it a dogfight, make it a rough and tumble fight. If he can make the fight look anything like what Otto Walling was able to do, make it a kind of dogfight. The Otto Walling fight, the way it became, is exactly what Dillian Whyte needs to do to have any chance of beating Tyson Fury. Anything remotely boxing, it's either going to be unanimous decision, or if he gets stopped, getting stopped late. So he needs to make a dogfight. If he's able to get those shots in, you never know if he gets a cut, Tyson Fury gets a cut, or if he's, able to, Dillian Whyte just needs to make this fight a dogfight. A trademark Dillian Whyte dogfight is what is his chance of victory here. Anything less, I'm leaning Tyson Fury 70-30 to win this fight. So wait and see what happens. What say you? Drop your 2 cents in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this fight? Do you think that Tyson Fury will just beat Dillian Whyte, get him out of there, just unanimous decision, or even stop him? Or can Dillian Whyte get the job done, knock out Tyson Fury, and set himself up potentially for a undisputed fight against either Usyk or Anthony Joshua? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys are saying about this one. Cool.